My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
What's up, auditors and activists and activismists and activismins? Check out the Osmo Pocket Mini, guys. It's a mini gimbal.
Accessories, this thing clocks in at a whopping 0.26 pounds. Regardless of its appearance, this little guy packs a punch. It records at a variety of different frame rates and resolutions, including 1080p at 24 frames per second, 1080p at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 60 frames per second, 4K at 24 frames per second, 4K at 30 frames per second, and get this, 4K 60 frames per second up to 100 megabits per second. That's insane. In fact, the practically brand new Canon EOS R that just came out can't even do 4K at 60 frames per second. And if I'm not mistaken, neither can the Sony a7 III. That's super impressive for such a small camera, but it's not just a small camera. The Osmo Pocket is also a functioning gimbal. The Osmo Pocket has three main gimbal modes. The first one is first-person view, locking it to facing forward pretty much at all times, no matter which way you tilt it. Follow mode, which slowly turns the gimbal in the direction of your tilt. And tilt lock, which does what it says. It locks the tilt. It makes it to where the gimbal stays in one place, even if you tilt it down or up. Also, if you take the gimbal and rotate it 90 degrees, it enters what is a portrait mode or a story mode. Basically, that means that it just records sideways. If you continue to rotate the gimbal all the way upside down, it enters what is called an undersling mode. The undersling mode on the Osmo Pocket allows you to get especially close to the ground. This is permitting you to get some epic shots that you otherwise couldn't get. Did you beep at me? Quit that. The Osmo Pocket comes equipped with a little bitty 1.08-inch touchscreen. Although it is a very small screen, it is surprisingly easy to use. Swiping down on the screen brings up your aspect ratio, your settings, your brightness, and your image quality screens. If you swipe towards the right, it brings up your video and photo files. If you swipe to the left, it allows you to toggle between photo and video mode, and swiping up will allow you to adjust your following.
Anyway, you guys get the idea. I think it's really cool. Later on in the video, it does show it attached to a phone, a cell phone. So you can either run it like that or attach it to a cell phone. I guess if you attach it to a cell phone, you could probably run it live. But it's pretty cool. Little itty bitty gimbal. Little itty bitty gimbal. Anyway, if you guys want, you can check out this guy's channel. Connor McCaskill. So I showed you some of his video right here, the one on the top, if you guys want to go check it out.